This is an introductory video we're producing on how to use the wide variety of palette knives that are available on the market. With each video I'll be doing a demonstration painting, and let me show you the first set of palette knives we'll be using. I chose these 5 palette knives as the first set to use because generally they are fairly wide except for this one, and blunt-nosed, rounded at the tip. Except for this one, they are all straight-edged without an angle cutting into that edge. And I thought that they would make a good abstract painting, producing fairly similar yet different length strokes. These 2 palette knives I must have picked up just somewhere very cheaply. They have no label on them and no size. This is an Italian palette knife. It says it's a number 27. This is a Winsor & Newton, also a number 27, different shapes. This one I think is a Daler-Rowney, and I can't see the number on it because obviously I've used it quite a lot and the number has gone. So I have produced various abstract paintings with these palette knives, and I'll just show you 1 or 2 samples of it before we get into the main video where I'll produce an abstract painting using this set of 5 palette knives. This is the second set of palette knives that I've chosen, specifically put them together because they have rather angular blades. The first one, which is a Winsor & Newton number 26, is my favourite palette knife of all time. I use it a lot. I found it very versatile, and really, honestly, that's the best one. The second one, very, very similar to my favourite one, except it has a wider and more rounded snub nose. If you want to do something less fine than that one, it's good. The third one, very versatile. I don't use it as much as that one, but again it has good angles as well as being straight to give good shapes, good versatility, especially in city scenes. The last 2, this one in particular, again it's going to be a challenge for me to use and see what we can do with that unusual angle of palette knife. This little one is fairly similar to that, shorter, wider, and let's just see what we can do in the floral painting that I intend to do to show you how to use them. For the third set of palette knives, I have a random selection, most of them pretty much in the butter knife category. In fact, this is a butter knife, but it makes a really good palette knife as well, so I definitely want to include it. The Lynda, it's an Italian palette knife, pretty similar to the butter knife, but it does have an angle to the handle which allows for easy holding and more flexibility, as does this little one without a label on it. The same sort of thing, much smaller, but a handle that allows for easy flexibility. In fact, these do as well. I've included the plastic ones to show you that it's not necessarily, you don't necessarily discard them as not very useful just because they're plastic. They definitely have a use. They have a lovely flexibility. There's nothing wrong with the actual shape of them or the durability. I've had these quite a long time. So we'll try all these plastic knives, again in the butter knife category, except for this one. And then I've included this last one, which I use a lot. It creates lovely, lovely large strokes on your canvas and is very useful indeed. So it's quite likely we'll do an abstract, a big abstract, with this set of knives as well. This last set of palette knives that I'm presenting are very exciting. They produce very large paintings. They do use a fair amount of paint, But if you get to the stage of using these palette knives, then you're ready to use a lot of paint and you're ready to paint the big paintings. These 5 are Liquitex palette knives, and this last one is a pure and simple spatula used for icing cakes. So with this set we're going to be doing a lovely large canvas of bright colours, and let's just see what the subject's going to be.